This is the InfoBlips LLC podcast network production. Today's date is June 2nd, 2024.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly wrap up with John and Yancey. My name is John Haynes, and I'm here with my co-host and friend, Yancey Seals.
What's up, everybody? Just chilling at the beach. Hey, John, what's up, man?
Man, how you doing? Man, look at the beach. It's nice. It's nice. I like the beach. I always love the beach, man. Hawaii in the blood, man. That's what that reminds me of sitting on the beach in Hawaii, man.
Let me give you guys a better shot. Don't get jealous.
Yep. Oh man, so we did have our special this week on the 34 convictions on former president and now convicted felon Trump. But then afterwards, there's a whole bunch of things that's been happening, man. You know what? Okay, first off, and I know we're jumping in kind of hot right now, but I'm looking at the appeal and what's going to happen in the appeals court. Because of course there's an automatic appeal, and so this thing really may not be done for a while unless the appeal courts just agrees with them, which I don't see them doing. They're going to a federal appellate, right?
Yeah. Let me just kind of correct one thing. I've been listening to this thing all day long. And
good.
They have 30 days after the sentencing to appeal.
Okay.
So the appeal is not automatic. It's only automatic in murder cases.
Okay.
Automatic appeal, automatic.
See, so, man, you are on this one. You are definitely on. Great. That's good. Was just wondering. And then the sentencing is going to be on June the 11th, then, right?
Correct. June 11th. And if you guys are hoping for jail time, stop hoping for that.
Don't hope for that. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay,
it's not gonna happen. He's already floated the idea of he said that he would be okay with house arrest or something like that. I mean, he actually floated that jail time is not going to happen. It would be a mistake if they did, because he's just going to use it as a prop. And saying that America, that they're persecuting him. Basically, he wants to be thought, and they're trying to spin it as he is a Mandela type of thing, and he has been also equated with Jesus Christ in some circles.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something right now. First of all, Donald Trump has never even been to a damn grocery store. How do you think he's gonna handle jail? I've been to jail. I've been to jail. He ain't gonna handle that. No way. I don't even care. Well, it's 20 minutes. Jail ain't nothing nice.
But it's not gonna be like it. First off, it's not gonna happen. But it wouldn't be like that because he's got Secret Service. Okay, so this is a whole different ball game. I mean, the people at Rikers said that we'll find something for him. They're not. That's a whole different ball game. So don't even think about that. And it would be a nightmare if they did do it. It would be a political ploy. I mean, then you're gonna get to his First Amendment rights, and they're gonna be doing interviews from prison. Man, that's a nightmare. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. So I mean, that's why I'm saying, everybody was saying that they want this to happen. You're crazy. You don't want this to happen.
It could happen. He could be put on house arrest.
Yeah, they can put him on house arrest.
Yeah.
They can put him on house arrest, and which I believe that they would do. I mean, see, like, here's the thing. I am happy that the United States legal system worked the way it's supposed to work. I didn't think they were going to do that. But they did. And here's when you look at McCarthy and the people that are attacking the system. They're attacking the system. They're attacking 12 individuals who, they were supposedly non-biased. I mean, who knows? But they did their jobs. They did what they think is right. So they're not attacking they're attacking the verdict, but they're attacking our system of justice. And this is what people got to really look at. These people are attacking the system of justice, saying that the Supreme Court should come in and rule this down. You can't do that.
That definitely is an option. because once he goes through the 3 steps of his appeal, his last step is in fact the Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
They very well could say, hey, and more likely, I wouldn't doubt it if they do. I wouldn't doubt it if they do.
And at that point, and again, at that point, if they did, then our system is gone. It's done.
But listening to a lot of the legal analysis on a lot of the shows, they're saying that there's no way he's going to pass the appeal, the appellate court or the appeal court. It's not going to work because Ms. Marcheron was really clear on what he did and make sure that that wasn't going to be an issue. Obviously, you can appeal because that's your right to do so, but
right.
It's not going to go anywhere. And then it could hit that appeal, that the Supreme Court. It hit the Supreme Court just like Speaker Johnson said. It's going to be overturned.
Well, yeah. But then again, then there goes our system.
Yeah.
I mean, I truly believe that. I mean, and people are saying, oh, it's because you hate. No, it's not. It's not that I hate Donald Trump. I just don't like the mockery he's making of our system. They are systematically attacking the system of justice, systematically attacking the system that the United States has stood on for years. Okay, and replacing it with what? All I hear is destruction. I don't hear any building of anything else.
Yeah. I first of all, I think our system is busted. Our system is toe down.
Well, it is broke.
Name me just one person, just one, okay, who has 34 indictments out of 4 different courts, who have a total of 80-something indictments that's walking around free. Name me one.
Not one. Not one.
Our system is fucked. Our system is fucked.
Not one. Yeah. Again, we always said we had the best system that money can buy. I mean, but the thing is that when you strike at the actual moral substance of the system is what I believe that he's really striking at. I just think this is really deep. I think that he's part of a system, and it's not just him. He's part of a system. We have to realize also that Russia's had interest in Donald Trump since his first marriage. I mean, when we look at things, it's just a little deep. To me, when I looked at everything and listened to what he was saying, that droves of Chinese, army men at the border, right? See, you take a kernel of truth and then you spin it. Is there an increase of Chinese at the southern border? Yeah, there is. Why? I don't know, but we need to put a check on it. Okay, but to say that they're intense and they're all camped out with the best cell phones and that he has seen them, right? And his people are going to just take that and run with it. That's a blatant lie.
And that kind of stuff I think should be illegal. You can, because there's a faction of people that's going to believe that crap. And there is. And there's another faction of people that's going to act on that crap.
Yes.
There's no damn Chinese building armies out here and within America have the best cell phone. They manufacture iPhones. They ain't got no better cell phone than anybody else. And they got building armies out here inside the United States. Come on.
Yes.
There's certain people who are gonna believe that. And you know who it is? It's some people up there in the hillbillies. It's not just them. That has changed. It hasn't.
That has changed. That demographic has changed.
How many people now wear red ties and blue suits and white shirts? And the initials are GOP.
That's the whole thing. And that's what I'm saying. They're going to take, instead of looking at that saying, well, is that factual? Well, let me look this up. No. They're going to take that kernel of truth that, yes, there's an increase of Asians or Chinese coming into America. Okay. But then the rest of it, can you show me the tents? Can you show me what you saw? And why weren't they taking pictures if you saw it? And if you saw it, can you share it with me? I mean, these are the questions that people should start asking immediately, not after fact checking, interrupting him and fact checking it, because it's crazy for that to be floated out there and people to believe that stupidness.
It really is.
Just, yeah, it is. It's just like, okay, that should be that's misinformation or false information. And I've always said verifiable factual information is going to come down to being the key. Okay, because this guy spurts this out there and you're going to hear it. Watch, guys, you're going to hear this again somewhere. You're going to hear this, that there are Chinese armies being built inside the United States, and you're like, okay, But then when you see the actual film, which I have looked at, because I did look at it. I check everybody, not just him, everybody. I did look at it and I was like, wow. But they're mostly women, children, men. There are some men, but they're not an army of people setting up tents and stuff like that. There's people coming across. Again, I agree with it? It's up in the air. I don't know why they're coming here. But I know that we've had an increase of people from around the world coming here, and they're not coming from insane asylums and all this kind of, man. I listened to the scare tactics that this guy used. I said, this is typical Trump. Okay, now he's going to go back on the immigrants, and now he's going to go back if they're coming here to get us, and that, my whole thing is, I'm looking at a person that is doom and despair and always attacking. It's always negative. I don't hear anything positive from him at all. And I've listened to all of his stuff.
Yeah. If people got to understand that these scare tactics he's shooting out, there's a part of people who's going to believe it. They're coming to get us. Oh, no, the sky is falling. Oh, shit, what am I going to do? Go get weapons. Go do something stupid, start a civil war, start all this crap. This is what he wants. This is what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
He wins.
See, and it's the destruction of America, which I don't know how I can't get people to understand that and to see that it's the destruction of America. Now, they're gonna spin it where, the liberal, and I don't, again, define the word liberal, define the word. I mean, even when you say GOP now, I think cult. I don't think GOP the way we were in the GOP. Okay. I think cult, because when we were in a GOP, it was free thinking and anybody could say anything and you didn't fall behind anybody. There was always a twist on something that if someone had an idea, you were able to twist it. Right. And put your own spin on it. But now you can't. You have to exactly say the exact same thing. I mean, look at Rubio and all these idiots that came right on Fox News right after, talking about, oh, it's a rigged system. So our whole system of justice is rigged now. So we should just open the jails up and let everybody out.
Yeah, if it's rigged, let them out. Open it and let them people go if it's a rigged system.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, come on, guys. But this is but see, then there's more than just a kernel, and not just the hillbillies in the hills anymore. That demographics have changed. There are people who actually believe this, and they'll take it, and like you said, they'll run with it. They'll do, hey, look, it is their right to believe whatever they want to believe. Okay. But when you start acting on that belief, that's damaging other people or hurting other people, that's where I have a problem. If you want to believe stupidity, believe stupidity. I don't care. Go and vote whatever you want to, however you want to vote, but don't try to kill people. Right. And don't try to stop other people from voting and make people believe what you believe.
Right. Right. And to date, you're talking about the rigged systems and what's going on with the justice systems in the state. Now they got these trumpeters, Trump people going after the dang jury, the 12. They're going after them, man. The people didn't do a damn thing. They're innocent. They just did their civic duty. This is one of the reasons why I don't like being a jury anyway. I don't even want to. Yeah. I would have been in that jury though. But still, they're going after the juries now. They're going after the jury, going after the judge, going after everyone. Trump is sending out signals out to these people. There's little blurps. They're getting it. They're getting it. They're getting it. You'll see. Watch.
Man, it's just it's an attack on the system, right? You attacking 12 innocent people. I mean, now who's going to be on the jury from now on? On anything serious. Who? It wouldn't be me. Doing your civic duty, now all of a sudden you're attacked. No, I'm not. No. It's just weird, man. I'm looking at a lot of things and how the changes are coming from places that is from all around, from everywhere. And you're like, wow. It seems like sometimes when you can see the game, it seems like sometimes, how we're gonna survive this, man. We always have, we always have position yourself where you're able to succeed in whichever system, because we can't stop it. The only thing we can do is vote.
Yeah, and the thing that really bugs me with the GOP and other Americans are hollering about, mainly the GOP, I shouldn't say about Americans, the GOP. They're talking about this is a banana republic, a kangaroo court, a kangaroo court, banana republic. What is going on? This is not the first time in history this has happened.
No.
There are many countries, including Israel, that are having issues
Yes.
with their people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In many countries. It's not the first time. The problem is the first time it happened to Lily White America. That's your problem.
Yes,
That's why people are
that
upset.
that is the main thing, and the thing is again, to throw like distrust of the currency. So my thing is, like I said, replace with what? Okay, the only thing that can tell you is replace with Trump, and that's basically an autocracy.
Mhm.
And this is what I've been trying to explain. It's an autocracy. It's like, what are you going to do? You have a system that you're replacing that with? Every time someone asks something, we're going to have it in 2 weeks. We're going to have it in 2 weeks. 2 weeks never comes.
Bigger and better, 2 weeks. Bigger and better, John, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and it never comes. It never comes. And like, again, on the other shows, I have said, hey, I don't want to talk about Trump, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm saying to myself, after this whole week has just passed, I'm like, you can't ignore it either, because ignoring it is allowing people to believe what he's thrown out there.
Yeah, yeah,
So, I would just like to combat it with facts.
yeah.
With facts. There is no Chinese army coming in here building an army. And if you can find video of one, if you could find a report of one, please send it to us. Infoblips1@gmail.com. But send it to us.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at it. But if
And
there isn't, then I'm telling you right now, there's not.
I
Okay.
I like to see these better cell phones they have too.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but see, again, that's another twist. They're Asian. They have to have better cell phones, right? I mean, that's another little dog whistle that was thrown out there that most people didn't get. I was like, wow, his writers are good. His writers are good.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Send it out. And they hear, they hear it because it's coming in little small beeps.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I mean, that's one of the now. You look at what's happening. Well, we're gonna change. We're gonna drift. I don't even know how to seg this into Israel, and supposedly the deal that Biden said is on the table, that no one knows if it's a viable deal. And my thing is this, and I'll say this right now, right? If Biden doesn't do anything to stop the violence and the killing of innocent people over in Gaza and in Rafah, he's going to lose this election, man.
What can he do? What can he do to stop
Stop,
this violence?
stop sending. You know what? Here's the thing. He's not going to stop the violence, but if he can stop sending American money, right, over there and as weapons, okay, don't send the weapons to them. Tell them no, we're not sending. Now, offensive. I mean, offensive weapons not a. I mean, not offensive, but defensive weapons not a problem, because they're going to be defending them from Iran. I don't have a problem with that, but no more offensive weapons. Period. That's it. You can't, until you end this campaign of killing innocent people, and I don't care who they are. It doesn't matter. People look at their Palestinian. No, they're humans. They're humans. And these people are dying for no reason,
Yeah.
because, and so let's take all the names that they have psychologically indoctrinated us into actually separating humanity in. And I know I said that, but that's what they do. That's what they've done. People go like, well, the Palestinians, I don't care about them. Well, they're people. They are people.
Yeah, this thing has actually resonated so deep that it's now inside the State House as well as the White House. And
Yeah.
I'm talking about just regular employees. Just this morning, I listened to the news this morning that there's 2 employees that said, no, we quit.
We quit.
We quit because of their position on this war in Israel. They feel that Biden can do a whole lot more.
Yeah.
A lady at the White House and a guy at the State House.
At the State House.
They said no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the position you take, and I agree with you. I agree. I 100% agree. We got to stop this somehow, and I think the only way we can do it is stop sending the money, stop sending the weapons. Stop.
Just stop. It's really simple. He said he was going to do it, and then he backed off of it because the corporation said, "Hey, wait a minute. You mean you know you ain't gonna stop us making money?" And
Mhm.
that's basically what happened. Okay, think about that. You know, ding, 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 message. When the corporation said, "Wait, whoa, we're gonna be no, hold up, that's stop. We can't make money then." Okay,
Mhm.
so no, 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 no. You're gonna keep sending those weapons.
All
Okay,
the
and then the next week he decided, to, oh yeah, well we'll send it. Look again, defensive weapons I have no problem with. Okay, but the offensive stuff, no. Period. Just say, hey, you know what? We're gonna stop this right now, and we're gonna feed the people that are out there. We're gonna do the best we can to help feed the people. We're gonna, work with an initiative to get this done.
But look, here's my question though. If you say I'm not going to vote for Biden because he did it, so that means that's going to be a vote for Trump. Trump is not going to stop that.
No, no, no. See, here's the thing.
Trump is all in on yeah, he ain't stopping it.
Donald Trump is not stopping that. He don't even know what to do with that. I mean, that's not even on his vision. That's not even on his level. He's not even looking at that because he can't handle that. Okay, this is the whole thing. Everybody got this big thing that Trump. He can't handle that. That's out of his league. He proved that the first time around.
Trump
Okay,
is not, he's going to continue to send money over there. He's going to continue to send weapons over there. He's going to continue that. He ain't going to stop that.
and that's the whole thing. I think that what like again what you were saying, and I probably listened to the same program you listened to, that we have to have there has to be some type of movement to force the administration to take a hard look at this and say, hey, look, we need to make a move. Right.
Mhm.
And that's why I appreciate the people that were in at the universities. I appreciate the people making the noise. This is exactly the same way we did it when we wanted them out of Vietnam.
Mhm.
Okay. And people who don't understand that right now, you're not looking at it factually, you're looking at it emotionally.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. So you 100%. I totally agree with that. 100%.
But
So,
yeah, I mean, and Netanyahu's, again, I said it before in the show again, I'll say it again, and I'll continue to say it. He's evil. The
mhm.
man is evil.
Yeah.
Okay. You
I
don't,
can't stand that dude, man. He's cricket. He is absolutely.
you do not order innocent people killed for any reason. Okay. I'm sorry. You just don't.
And he didn't just become evil.
No, no, no. He's been that
Long
way. He's been that
long.
way. He's been that way.
Yeah.
He's
So
been that way. And
mhm.
that's I mean that's just the whole thing that I am just like appalled at for us continuing to even have this dialogue about us sending money over or defensive weapons over to Israel to kill innocent people. That's crazy. They're not defending themselves against Iran or anybody like that. They're killing the people and then think about this, right? How many fighter jets has Israel been shot down flying over the Gaza Strip? How many been shot down? None. You know why? Because they don't have those weapons. They don't have those weapons.
Yeah.
I just like, man, y'all, it's like beating up a second grader. I mean, like I don't know. It's
Here's the thing that
crazy.
destroys me is that Netanyahu says, "Okay, you guys move over to this area, and we'll let you safe area. That'll be a safe area. We're gonna take it." And they bomb that area where they moved. They
That's
killed
why I said.
5,000 people. Oh,
That's why I said he's evil, man.
4,500. I'm
That's
sorry, 4,500 people.
Hundred. But he's evil, man. That's the same way Hitler was evil. He's evil,
Mhm.
right? It just comes down to that. And until we start looking at things that way, when you look at even I look at political parties right now. Okay, I don't identify completely with the Democrats at all. I don't identify with the cult of the GOP at all. That's why I left them. And this didn't just happen with Trump. This did not just happen with Trump, bro. This happened years ago. Okay, it happened years ago with the GOP. All right, and this is the right now is what the pinnacle of it. Basically, they wanted an autocracy where corporations rule everything,
Mhm.
and that's exactly what's happening. That's what they want. Corporations will rule everything, and there'll be one person that will feed them.
Question for you:
Yeah,
a vote for Trump, can he actually bring us into a dictatorship? Can he actually do it? I know he said he wants to, but can he do it?
I believe he can. Because you know why? I think that I don't think that people understand the nuances, the daily nuances at a psychological level that leads to that, to one person ruling over you. Um, and I think he can. I think because of the power, the people do strange things for power.
Mhm. Well, the only way he can do it, obviously, is first of all, he'll definitely have to have both houses.
Yeah,
You definitely have to have that, and he definitely have to do it in the first 4 years of his
of
presidency.
his presidency.
That's
Okay,
the
and
first
that and
thing
and
you have to
and
do.
and if people stay home and they decide not to vote, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. So,
And that's what's going to happen. Again, I and my energy is going to be basically on calling out the bullshit, or calling out the misinformation that I hear on a daily basis, right? And bring clarity and facts into that information. You, I don't think that us as individuals are going to be able to change the trajectory of the United States. I think that if we go out and vote, we can actually delay it a little bit. But the way I see it is, man, um, people have really changed.
mm,
People have really changed, and I've noticed also. I was talking with my wife. I know this is rambling on. I don't mean to ramble, but we were just talking the other day that I've heard more about the pandemic, and I've heard more about the fear stuff about the pandemic on the West Coast than I do on the East Coast. I hear more about complaining about stores closing and things like that happening on the West Coast than I do on the East Coast. Okay, and my thing is, when I look at it, I said, didn't we, when I was a Republican, we were looking for a free market, right? And that's part of the free market. If you are in a business and the situation of the atmosphere changes, as a manager, as an owner of a business, you have to pivot, you have to change. You got to find a way in order to make money. And if
mhm.
you don't do that, then you go out of business, unless you are a large organization, and then we give you corporate welfare to keep you going by subsidies and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I agree, 100%. I
You
don't
know,
know. I don't know what to add to that, but that's it in a nutshell.
That's what the whole, and I've just been noticing that on the West Coast, I've heard more about this on the TV, on everything. And on the East Coast, I don't hear much about that. People are just finding ways to make it.
Hmm.
They're talking about the restaurant people who took part of the sidewalk and made it outdoor dining. That's now outdoor dining.
Yeah, that's now no parking.
That's right. That's right. You suffer for the parking, but they didn't sit back and cry about woe is me, we can't do nothing. They went out and did something. They went out and tried to make stuff happen.
Yeah,
If you're a business owner and you can't pivot, then you're out of business.
that's right.
Find something else to get into.
That's right. That's right. So,
Anyway, man, what else is on your mind this morning?
on my mind, only thing on my
Yeah.
mind is Trump. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, you know what I heard, John? I heard something.
What's
This
that?
is only a conspiracy. I don't know how true this is, but I'm
Uh-oh.
going to get this conspiracy out, and we'll talk about it on the other side. Here's what it says. There's been talk that what's that up there? Oh, there's been talk. Something popped on my computer. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There's been talk that Biden is going to relinquish if he doesn't get the support he wants in the next few weeks. That he's going to say, "I'm going to give it all to Kamala Harris." The pushback is people don't want Kamala Harris. People don't want Kamala Harris. Thoughts?
Huh. I think it'd be a huge mistake. I don't think they positioned her well enough to in order to receive that. I mean, they were at a meeting together for the first time, and I don't know when, this past week, but I don't think that they positioned her or even prepared her to be able to take that. Now, I'm gonna tell you that I know she can be a strong talker. She can be a really strong debater on things that she is knowledgeable on. I haven't seen her on that stage, man. They should have been putting her on that stage if that's what they wanted to do.
Well, traditionally, vice presidents don't do too much of nothing.
No, they don't.
My mouthpiece. They're basically are attack dogs for the president when it's time to have that happen, especially when you talk about debates. If there is going to be a vice presidential debates, you'll see her come out and really attack that person because there's nothing against her. I think the black community, men have a problem with Kamala Harris, have a real problem with Kamala Harris. And it's going to be really hard for her to get through, simply because of her position on the drug thing. You got black men sitting in jail for a nickel bag, and nickel bag back in was a nickel bag, couple joints.
Yeah, yeah,
doing life for that because of the policy she put up.
I agree. I mean, I know that's the reason why, and a huge amount of people do not like her. And I'm just going to say, I think the policy was wrong, but I think that she was doing her job trying to advance within that system at that time. Because at that time, that was, marijuana was the scary button. Right now, corporations are making billions of dollars, and so it's almost an everyday. I mean, it is an everyday thing. There'll be commercials soon. Marlboro has already floated a couple. There'll be commercials soon. So it's almost like it's an everyday thing. The Congress, they're going to deregulate. Or have they already done it? Cannabis to a lower level. Basically, they're gonna make it to where it's not a problem. Okay. So
they did
for
it.
us, they did it already. Okay, cool.
As an aspirin now.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, but for us to look back on that, and I think it's short. I think, do I agree with it when it happened? No. Obviously, because I was probably using it then anyway. But the thing is that for us to look at that now and look at it then and now is a different story. That happened. All right, let's look forward. Let's move forward. Let's look forward. I think a lot of times looking backwards could hurt us. You can't drive forward when you're looking in the rearview mirror. You gotta.
I hear the phone lines cranking up right now, John. I hear him. I hear somebody saying, so DeSantis is correct. Is that what you're saying, John?
Well, all I'm saying, you can't drive forward if you're looking in the rearview mirror, man. That's true.
Oh, you're saying DeSantis is correct?
No, I'm not saying DeSantis is correct. I'm saying that statement is correct.
Not getting our first argument, everybody.
I'm saying that statement is correct. Okay, but I just think that when it comes down to that portion of it, was she wrong? Yeah, but we a lot of politicians did wrong things. I don't think personally that she's ready for it. But let's make that clear.
You have the onus to say, I did wrong. I got to correct that. That to be corrected. I don't care whether she goes and have a private conversation with Gavin Newsom and say, Gavin, these are the 45 people I put in jail. Can you help them?
You know what? I agree with that. And you know what? You mentioned the name, Gavin Newsom, and I was listening to him the other day. He's probably the next round, and the next go round is going to probably be with him. Yeah.
And you need to start looking at the next round of people. You need to start looking who's going to be 2020. You better start grooming somebody.
You better start grooming somebody. I mean, you know what? You can't be short-sighted. You got to look at, okay, look, whatever's going to happen here is going to happen, but there's going to be life after that. And that was my whole thing, is positioning me, my family, and in a position that we can survive no matter what kind of system they throw at us. But you got to be looking at the future.
Yeah. We talked about this last week, and it's talking about the long game. We talked just last week, the long game. See, the Republicans are playing a long game while we're playing this little itty bitty short game. The Republicans, if we don't start to position ourselves for the long game, we're going to lose. The Republicans got a slew of idiots waiting in line to become the next person. Next person, step up, next, and they wait. They're playing the long game.
They play the long game. And they always did. See, this is the whole thing. They always did. The one thing I did like about being in the GOP was that if you had any talent at all, they would help you accentuate that talent.
Mhm.
Okay. And especially if it met their goal.
Mhm.
Okay. It had to meet their goal. So they had to secure what you're doing to meet their goal. But now it's just like it's a parrot. You got to say exactly what daddy tells you to say, or you're not on the platform. That's just it.
As a matter of fact, read this.
Exactly. Read this verbatim. Do not add anything. Look straight into the camera, and we'll have you on our next show. Come on, man. I look at these idiots. I'm like, somebody interrupt them. Somebody interrupt them. Don't
Yeah.
be nice. Interrupt them. Interrupt them. Piss them off so they can tell you what's actually on their mind.
Right.
You
Right.
know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would love to. I would love to interview. Interview because you just have your questions there. Like, no, no, I need you to answer that. No, stop. I need you to answer that. You know, but people, they're so nice. They sit back there, go, This is not the 50s or the 60s, man. You got to be aggressive.
Yeah.
You know.
You got to fight still. You can't
Yeah.
fight. You still got to fight, guys. So, yeah.
Hey, man, what do you think about the finals? Switching to sports fans.
There's exactly what I thought it was going to be at the
You.
end. I knew Boston was going to definitely be there. I don't think Boston can beat Mavericks though. I don't think they can match. I don't think they can match up with them. I like the Mavericks. That dang, they got a good team, man, and they come off the bench well. I mean, there is no better backcourt than and Irving and the other guy. What's his name?
I don't know. I do know who you're talking about. I can't think
I
of his
forgot.
name.
There's no better backcourt than them two, man. And I don't think Boston can match them.
Yeah, they I don't I agree with you. I totally agree. They said that Kyrie's unstoppable. So he has been having a really good season. I have missed honestly, I have missed all of the games. I haven't seen any. I saw a couple of the games leading up to it, but I will be watching the finals some type of way. That's my season right now to make sure to look at. I don't care who wins. I just want to see good basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see really good basketball.
Well, I do. I care. I'm a long time Lakers fan. Everyone know that I did get rid of my Lakers. I moved away from them. I'm no longer a Lakers fan. I'll watch Lakers because it's in me. I dropped the Lakers, man. I
Ah,
can't go to Lakers anymore, man. They're thinking about bringing on Boney James to suffice and
nah,
Jordan I'm not Jordan, but LeBron. Man, they're not thinking about the franchise. The franchise is no longer like have
no.
a legacy. That it's just screwed. I don't know what's going on over there, man. I just don't know.
So who'd
Mhm.
you go to? Who'd you go to? This is news to me.
I'm winning it. I do like I do like a couple teams. Definitely like the Wolves. They look really good. They're gonna be strong next season because this
Hmm.
year they're real young, man. They're really young. They're gonna be a big contender next year.
See, okay, so I'm with you. I'm not with you. I will always be a Laker fan. Okay, I have but as far as the Lakers right now, like you said, I agree with you. I think that their franchise is gone. They are making huge mistakes by not looking at a team that can actually make points and they can actually go out squad to get a good squad together. They're trying to put names out there in a true Hollywood fashion. They need to stop that and
Yeah.
actually look at who can play and put them out there as a squad. And Bronny James does not need to be on the same team with his dad. I don't care what his dad wants. He needs to let that young man be his own self, be his own, be his own thing, be his own man, make his own statement. Just think if you're Bronny James and you go on the Lakers, you're always going to be in the shadow of your dad.
Mhm.
Okay. No, you go on another team, and what I would like to see would be really great to watch his team go against the Lakers. That would be like, woo, okay. But they want him to be on the same team. So I don't know. I think the Lakers, their leadership is gone. I think they're lost. But I don't know who else to go for. I do like Curry. So I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, just based on that statement right there, you said the leadership is gone. But when the Lakers ownership feels leadership is gone on the team, what do? They get rid of somebody, right? They get rid of the coach. They get rid of other players. I feel it's the same thing. I'm a fan. Leadership is gone. I gotta get rid of you, Lakers. Now I gotta go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They get rid of these people so quickly. I do the same thing. So
there you go.
Let them go. I let them go.
You're right. You are definitely right. Again, most of the time, man, to be honest with you, I was going for the Warriors, this whole thing. I mean, I like the Warriors, I like Curry, but they need to make some changes too. And I'm looking at, okay, well, y'all need to make some serious changes in order to be, viable, to be down the long road, down the stretch. The Splash Brothers ain't the Splash Brothers no more. So you can't be trying to make the Splash Brother a Splash Brother. He's not that. He's not that. Curry's still doing his thing, but so you got to look how to figure out how to make changes to your squad in order to last into the finals. But yeah, I don't know who to go for. But I love basketball, so I just want to see some good basketball.
I think the biggest problem is that they just don't. Teams, not just Lakers, a lot of teams don't give the bench play time. Because when it's time for these people to come in and play, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You should see them out there. It's like
I know
out there, man.
I know. Like you said, a couple of these games, man, you should be, in the practices. I mean, I don't know what they do, but in the practices, look at the players that are trying. Look at who's there after practice. Look at who's there before practice. Throw them in. Hey, give them some time. Let them throw them in, put them in the round, put them in the mix. You never know who's gonna be the next star. But if you're not cultivating star, but if you appeasing stars and not cultivating stars, that's your downfall. Which is, I think that's what the Lakers did.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think that's about it for me. I don't have nothing else going on. I have a lot going on. Huh?
Boys in the hood. Boys in the
hood. I like that's us, boys in the hood. That is us, definitely, boys in the hood. All right, y'all. You guys listen. Oh wait, something I want to say. Ooh, I almost forgot. Okay, so InfoBlips does have a phone number. The number, official number now. The number is 203-727-5047. That's area code 203-727-5047. And if you want more information on anything that we talk about, go to infoblips.com. Scroll down and then look at all of the different things. The YouTube channel is on there. All of this, everything that we do is basically on that channel at infoblips.com. We're going to also be adding some different affiliate links to that, so that way you guys can help us out. Anyway, so that is okay. Someone's calling. Let's see. That is it for me, right? Wait a minute. Hold on. That's you.
Hey, InfoBlips got a phone. Call us.
I'm like, wait a minute. The phone's ringing. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is our number. And again, infoblips.com. You can find out all the information on us. And then there's going to be some pictures of me and Yancey up there and different things like that. But you can definitely reach all of our shows. If you go to, if you scroll down and you look for the weekly wrap up with John and Yancey, and you click on that, it'll let you either, if you go to the YouTube channel, you can watch them. If you go to the Spotify channel, you can listen to them. So it's we're doing things. We're making moves. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for right now. And hey, you guys take care of each other, and we will be seeing you guys next week. All right. Peace.